This is what my breakfast looks like. It's nothing special, I know. I would love to be eating something flavorful and professional, and I would if I could. There's only one problem with that. I have zero clue how to cook. So I have a plan. For the next 7 days, I will be making meals that get progressively harder to cook as the days go on, with day 1 being relatively easy to cook like pasta, and day 7 being one of the most impossible dishes in the world. But I gotta start somewhere, so here's day 1. Alright, it's day 1. Before I reveal what we cooked today, I'm going to give you all some more info on how this challenge works. Whenever I want to find the recipe for the meal of the day, I have to choose the first option I see online. I can modify it a little bit if I want to though. With that, let's get to cooking. Today's an easy one, pasta, but you probably already knew that. Here is the pasta I'll be making. I don't even think I need a recipe today, so I'm just going to wing it. These are our ingredients. First, I'm going to fill up this pot with water. Skills. This is boiling, right? I think I just touched the pot. That was kind of really hot. All good YouTube videos have an ASMR moment. This is my ASMR moment. Alright, the pasta feels done, so I'm going to take it out. But I'm not done yet. I still have to put the toppings on top of the pasta. Okay, now finally we're gonna plate it and we're gonna garnish it. Let's see what my taste tester thinks about my dish. Here is our taste test person.
I'm excited.
You may be asking what makes him qualified to be a taste tester. Well, all the stats are right here. Taste it.
The presentation is nice. I like the garnish of the parsley on top. Pretty good.
That's good. Day 1 is a wrap. I'll see you tomorrow. It's the next day. I'm actually super excited for today's meal because I've never tried it before. It's enchiladas. Now, I don't have a home recipe for this one, so I found one online. Don't worry, it was the first result. It's from givemesomeoven.com. Shout out to you guys. Let's get cooking. Here are our day 2 ingredients. I've never truly cut onions before, or cut much of anything, so bear with me. Man, this is starting to hurt my eyes. You know what, actually, I think this looks diced enough. I'm gonna put it in a pan and saute it. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't exactly know what sauteing an onion means. I think that the onions are sauteed because they look a little bit different than they did before. Let's hope I'm right. Okay, let's assemble our enchiladas. Oh, enchiladas in the house! Woo! Alright, we're halfway through the dish. This is what my hands look like. This is genuinely the hardest thing I've ever had to cook. And just like that, that's a plate of enchiladas uncooked. This is what a plate of enchiladas is supposed to look like. Now this is what my plate of enchiladas looks like. Not that great, but it doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. It matters how it tastes on the inside. Let's get tasting. Okay, Dad, on 3, we taste. Cheers. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, this is really good. Like, I hate beans. It's so good. That was great. I'll see you tomorrow. It's day 3. Today's dish is an absolute classic, and I'm so pumped to make it. It's pizza. I didn't need to find a recipe for this one online because I already had one. Let's get cooking. This is our dough. You may be asking, where's the footage of you making the dough? Well, that shit was too boring and too long, so here's basically what it was in a nutshell. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that's the shape of our pizza. Let's put some tomato sauce and some cheese on. I feel like Ant-Man. I know, Ant-Man's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna put it into the oven. It's time. Holy shit. Move. Here's our finished pizza. It honestly looks really good, and now it's time to cut it and taste it. Here's our cut pizza. It's time to taste it. Alright, on 3 we taste. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Yeah, you killed it.
Killed it. It was also really hot. For some reason, I don't know, like we just took it out of the oven, so that might be why it's hot. All right, that was day 3. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today is day 4. This dish seems pretty hard to do. It's pad thai. The reason I say it may be hard to do is because basically everything up to this point has been pretty simple with not many components to the recipe. But pad thai is different. It has 3 different parts to it: the noodles, the stir fry, and the sauce. This makes things much more difficult, and it will continue to get difficult throughout the rest of the challenge. But enough talking, let's get cooking. Okay, first you have to make your rice noodles. So we're gonna put these inside of this boiling water. Now it's time to make our sauce. Cameron sauce, brown sugar, fish sauce, oyster sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this might be the worst thing I've ever smelled in my entire life. Add garlic and onion. Alright, now we add the chicken. This was some Master Chef level cooking right here, everybody. Now we're gonna put in an egg and scramble it. I think that we scrambled the egg, so now we mix it into the chicken. Now we're gonna add in bean sprouts, tofu, noodles, and then the sauce. Okay, now it says to toss it for 1.5 minutes until the sauce is absorbed by the noodles. Okay, this looks great. Oh my god. Next, we're supposed to add garlic chives and peanuts. Now we have to take it off of the heat and put it in the bowl. I have it plated. Now let's taste. Here's our taste tester of the day, my mom.
It's me.
And take a bite. See how it tastes.
This looks unbelievable. It's steaming hot. It's delicious.
That turned out a lot better than I expected it to be. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. Hello, it's day 5. Today's dish is something that I'm very excited to try. We are making chicken curry. It's not much harder than pad thai, but it should still be a challenge. Now without further ado, let's get cooking. Now let's turn it into curry. First, we're gonna put the onions in. I've been doing this for 2 days now. I got it. So we're gonna stir in the garlic and the curry powder. Next is the cinnamon and the paprika. After is bay leaf and ginger. And then finally is the sugar and the salt. Now we're gonna add the chicken pieces, the tomato paste, the yogurt, and the coconut milk. Now we're gonna let it simmer for 1 hour and come back. Alright, we let it simmer for 1 hour, and now we're gonna put in our lemon juice and our cayenne pepper. Now we're gonna plate it and taste it. I have it plated, now let's taste.
Taste test time.
I mean, it's good. It's not amazing, but it's good. I can use that. Alright, well, that was day 5. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6. It's day 6, the final day before our impossible dish at the end of this video. What we are making today should take years of learning to master, but will only take me about an hour. It's sushi. Though it is less cooking and more assembling, I thought it would be fit for today's challenge because it is so difficult. With that, let's get to cooking. Now it's time to assemble our sushi. First, you want to grab some rice, like a handful, put it in an oval shape in your hands, and plop it on top of the seaweed. Then, you make a dam in the middle for the ingredients, and you spread the rest out. Next, I'm going to put some wasabi in. Next is my tuna. And finally, a cucumber baton. Now comes the hardest part, actually rolling it. And then you fold this flap over. And then finally, I think you gotta cut it. I'm just gonna preface this with getting this roll took me like 4 tries. So this wasn't as easy as I made it look. These are our surviving sushi. I am disappointed on how this day turned out, though I knew it was not gonna turn out well. But without further ado, let's get tasting. Well, come on, taste it. Honest opinion, how much did I f*** up?
A lot of wasabi, but the rice is good. Sushi's good. I want more.
I f***ed it up, man.
Ah, wasabi.
Alright, well, that was scary, and that makes me even more scared for day 7. I guess I'll see you then. Welcome to day 7. This is our final and our most difficult moment of the challenge. Our impossible dish that we are making today is macarons. When I was looking for a dish to use for day 7, this one was on the top 10 list of hardest things to make in the world. Now you may be saying, Simon, that's baking, not cooking. And to that I say, I don't give a shit. It's my video, I make the rules. Now for the final time, let's get cooking. First we make the cookies. To start, we have to make a flour, powdered sugar, and cocoa powder mixture. We will be using this later. Then we beat the egg whites until foamy. After, we add the granulated sugar. Now we add the mixture and shake. Next, we place the batter on the baking sheet and let it sit until dry. I'm just trying to have less and less faith in myself. While we wait, let's make the ganache. First, we mix together our chocolate chips and heavy cream. Now let's put our ganache on top of the shells to form our macarons. Now let's plate them and taste them.
The final taste test.
This is not a macaron.
It's chewy and it's chocolatey.
It tastes good. In no world is this a macaron.
I mean, I'll eat more.
Well, that's the end of day 7. Thank you so much for watching this video. No, wait. Actually, I'm gonna make the outro. Why am I doing this now?
You need a conclusion.
Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. This has quite literally taken me weeks of work, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I feel like I've learned a lot more about cooking, and I will continue to eat more complex meals in the future. Thank you for watching.